AngMar is a home health care company with offices stretching across the country, from Florida in the east to Arizona in the west. To date, we have served tens of thousands of individuals, delivering health care to each one with the degree of compassion and integrity embodied in our core belief statement. We serve patients. Because we now have more than 60 offices and we're still growing, it might be difficult to imagine that, like other large, successful national companies, AngMar had humble beginnings. So let's take a step back to where it all began. In the year 2000, Texas couple Angie and Mark Edens had the opportunity to purchase a home health care agency, Crown Health Services in rural Nacogdoches. They were already plenty busy raising 4 daughters, but they saw this agency as a fulfillment of their dream to serve rural seniors with limited access to health care. They started out working from home. It wasn't easy. They had just one computer between them, and they worked at their kitchen table where they could hear their girls playing outside. And yet, shortly after this first acquisition, they had the opportunity to buy another agency in Wichita Falls, Mark's hometown. Here, the Edens began laying the foundation for a strong corporate staff.
Yeah, it's a good story. I was working for a company in Wichita Falls that Mark and Angie actually purchased back in the summer of 2000. And when they took over, they gave me an opportunity to move up into a management role.
But with the company's growth, Angie and Mark soon needed Corey in another role.
It was somewhere around probably 2002 or so when Mark came to me and said that he needed me to move closer to the Metroplex to work out of the corporate office. He was in the process of doing more acquisitions, and we were adding branches to current agencies that we had, buying agencies here, expanding territories here, and it became too much for him and Angie to handle alone. So he asked me to take a different position with the company, move up here to corporate, and help him develop and start building this company, and that's what we did. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Over the past 13 years, AngMar has grown to include 22 agencies with over 60 locations in 8 different states: Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and of course, Texas. The companies serving patients under the AngMar umbrella are Angels Above Us, Angel Care Health Services, Angels Care Home Health, Crown Health Services, Family Care of Texas, and Specialty Nurses. With such explosive growth, AngMar's corporate headquarters also had to grow. Originally based in Arlington, the corporate offices were moved 6 times to accommodate increasing staff, additional agencies, and agency branches. Finally, the Edens purchased 9 acres in Mansfield on which to build a headquarters for their expanding company. The new facility opened in 2008.
The most awesome thing about home care is the fact that we go into the patients' homes, we are with them every day, we know their families, we know their pets, we communicate with their physicians, and naturally our goal is to keep them at home as long as we can in a very safe environment.
You can always tell how I feel.
Looks like you're doing a lot better.
I'm feeling good.
Mary Faye Burgess receives care from AngMar agency Angels Care Home Health.
One of the things that I like about Angels Care is that Brenda, the young lady that cares for me once a week, is we have taken her into our family. She is so friendly and so nice, just as the rest of the people are that I have met with Angels Care. Having Angels Care in my life has made me feel safe because I know that there is somebody there that's going to look after me. All I have to do is pick up the phone. I don't have to worry anymore. Therefore, I'm happier. Therefore, I can be nicer to my family. It means a lot of things to me.
I'm just so thankful that the angels are there to take care of Faye, and I don't have to worry that much, because if I need anything, Brenda's there or your office is there. I've called them before, and the ones in the office have helped me every time I called, and it wasn't nothing that they couldn't handle. And it's just wonderful to know that there's an organization out there that can help you make your life a lot better.
All right, are you ready?
I guess so.
Sure, there are hundreds of home health care agencies across the country, but AngMar sets itself apart from the pack by having a united corporate staff and direct lines of communication between them and the agency and field personnel.
Putting the corporate office together, it was a very, fast pace, but at the same time, I knew that not having huge corporate offices to report to would allow us to have a more personal touch in each office. I know the managers, I know the nurses taking care of our patients in the field. I visit them, I talk to them. So that's a personal touch from a corporate perspective that is lost in a lot of the very large corporations. When you're talking about at the patient care level, AngMar is able to make quick decisions. We hear what our staff, feel, and we hear what their concerns are, and we know what their needs are, because there's not a lot of levels of people to go through.
That AngMar's founders, Angie and Mark, remain very involved in the company's operations also distinguishes it from other healthcare companies. It's not unusual to walk through headquarters and see Angie or Mark popping their head into someone's office to ask a question. The couple makes visits to individual agencies and branches as often as possible. And this year, they plan a 60-plus office tour. This will touch nearly every office under AngMar's management. By staying involved, the Eddens have kept alive the family-owned feel of the company as it has expanded into multiple states.
Mark and Angie's involvement in our company makes my job a lot easier. Just that the field staff and the office staff at each office level knows that they are real people and not just business people up here that don't know about what their responsibilities are or what their jobs are like or what their day-to-day responsibilities are.
As AngMar continues to grow, its owners and management will never lose sight of what matters most, the patients they serve, nor will they lose sight of the desire to serve that launched the Eddens dream in the first place.
When I first started, we had 1 or 2 offices, and now we have over 60 offices and have served over 80,000 patients, and we're not done yet, and that really excites me. We got some more things to accomplish. The vision for AngMar's future is to be the strongest healthcare provider in each market that we serve. We want to continue to provide the highest possible level of healthcare to every patient that we serve. We'll make sure that the family feel of AngMar remains the same because we never lose sight of what we do. And our core belief statement is, we serve patients. That's exactly what we do. We'll never lose sight of that.